Sperm whales are among the largest predators on Earth, yet most people will never see one. They do not breach dramatically like humpback whales. They do not migrate close to shore in predictable arcs. They do not linger at the surface for long. Instead, they disappear. To understand sperm whales, you have to understand depth. At the surface, they appear almost blunt. A massive squared head, wrinkled grey skin, a low dorsal hump instead of a tall fin. Their blow angles forward and slightly to the left, a subtle sign of the asymmetry hidden inside their skull. There is nothing acrobatic about them, because the surface is not where they live. Sperm whales are built for the abyss. Adult males can exceed 50 feet in length and weigh over 50 tons. Females are much smaller. This is one of the most extreme size differences between males and females found in any mammal. Mature males can be nearly twice as long and several times heavier than adult females. Much of a sperm whale's body length is its head. Inside that head is a massive spermaceti organ layered with specialized fats that focus and project sound. Sperm whales hunt using sound. They emit powerful clicks that travel through deep water, strike objects, and return as echoes. From those echoes, the whale builds a three-dimensional understanding of its surroundings. These clicks are among the loudest biological sounds ever measured. At close range, some researchers believe the intensity of these clicks may disorient or stun prey, though this remains debated. Whether or not they function as a sonic weapon, they are extraordinary. At depth, where sunlight never penetrates, vision fails. Sound becomes sight. Sperm whales routinely dive to 3,000 feet. Some dives exceed 7,000. These descents can last over an hour. Few mammals combine this depth, duration, and body size. At those depths, pressure is immense. Their rib cages compress safely. Their lungs collapse in a controlled way, limiting nitrogen absorption. Oxygen is stored primarily in blood and muscle rather than lungs. Heart rate slows dramatically during descent. Circulation is prioritized to the brain and heart. They do not fight the pressure, they yield to it. At depth, sperm whales hunt giant squid and other deep-sea prey. We may think a battle of a sperm whale and a giant squid looks like this. In reality, it looks like this. Remember, we are in the scary deep. It happens in complete darkness, near freezing, under crushing pressure. The whale emits rapid clicks. The squid reacts. Tentacles lash out. Hooks and suckers leave circular scars across the whale's skin. There is no spectacle. The whale opens its jaws. Large conical teeth line only the lower jaw. The upper jaw contains sockets, but the teeth rarely erupt. These teeth can weigh several pounds each. Prey is usually swallowed whole, but teeth are not only for feeding. In males, they also serve in competition. Scars from tooth rakes are common on adult males, evidence of confrontations that likely determine access to breeding opportunities. Reproduction among sperm whales is slow and costly. Gestation lasts around 15 to 16 months. Calves nurse for years. Females may give birth only once every 4 to 6 years. This is an extremely slow reproductive cycle for an animal facing environmental pressures, which makes their history even more significant. Quick pause. If you're into the darker side of the ocean, hit like and subscribe. There's a lot more down here, and it only gets deeper. For centuries, sperm whales were among the most intensely hunted animals on Earth. Their spermaceti oil fueled lamps and lubricated machinery during the height of commercial whaling. Entire fleets pursued them across oceans. Their deep-diving behavior made them difficult to hunt, but their value made them irresistible targets. The scars of that era are not visible on their skin, but they are written into population numbers. Despite intense exploitation, sperm whales persist. Part of their resilience lies in their social structure. Females and juveniles live in stable family groups, communicating through patterned clicks called codas. These codas differ between groups, forming distinct vocal clans. These clans share learned behaviors and acoustic identities. This is culture, not instinct alone. Adult males, however, often live solitary lives for years, roaming colder waters before returning to breeding grounds. Their size advantage becomes relevant only when they compete for access to females. And then there is ambergris. Another strange aspect of sperm whales. Deep inside the digestive tract of some sperm whales, indigestible squid beaks accumulate. Around these irritants, a waxy substance can form. Eventually, this material may be expelled and float at the surface. Ambergris has been prized in perfumery for centuries. Its formation remains partially mysterious. It is a byproduct of deep predation and a reminder that even the unseen parts of sperm whale biology have shaped human history. People rarely see sperm whales for simple reasons. They prefer deep offshore waters. They spend most of their lives underwater. When they surface, it is brief. Often, the only visible sign is a forward-angled blow and the slow rise of their massive tail flukes before they angle downward and vanish. That tail lift is not performance, it is descent. Below, in water that is nearly freezing and entirely black, they navigate by sound. They slow their hearts, collapse their lungs, rely on oxygen stored in blood and muscle. They descend farther than almost any other mammal. If humpback whales are the performers of the ocean, visible and acrobatic, sperm whales are the engineers. Massive, deliberate, built for darkness. They remind us that some of the most extreme adaptations on Earth unfold far beyond our sight. And somewhere below the surface right now, in water under crushing pressure, another descent has already begun. If this gave you a new respect for what's happening below the surface, hit like and subscribe. This is Scary Deep on Nature of Extremes, and we're just getting started. More creatures, more encounters, more of what most people never see.